Assalamu alaikum. I was watching a video this morning, and you know, and they were talking about the total bill for reparations, and one of the persons that was on the little group that was talking about it, his grandfather came over here from wherever he came from, probably back in the early 1900s, maybe 1910s, 1920s, and so his argument is that he didn't have nothing to do with slavery. Okay, you got to realize that those people that immigrated here received the benefits not just of slavery and the work and the foundations and the infrastructure of this country that was built prior to them getting here, okay, but also the after effects of the system of Jim Crow and the oppression of black people as a group, okay, because your grandfather could be an immigrant here and immediately jump to the head of the line ahead of my great grandfather or my grandfather. You understand what I'm saying? For no other reason than he was white. And my people actually built the infrastructure of this country for free. Okay. Imagine all of these immigrants that are coming here now and they were working for absolutely nothing. And the people that they were working for were keeping all of the wealth. How would they feel about it? And that went on for 250 years. All of these immigrants that come here now, they come here to come up. They come here to make money, to build businesses, to build a life, to send money back home to their families. But imagine if they were brought here by force and they were forced to work for nothing. Okay? I see a lot of immigrants working on these construction sites here. Let's say, okay, now, y'all just gonna come work for free. And guess what? The general contractor and the electrical contractor and the plumbing contractor, all of these people kept all of that wealth. Yeah, they gave you some little shitty housing, some raggedy clothes, and they just, that and some food, and that was it. The rest of that money went into their pockets. Okay? How would that go over for 250 years? And then people come to this city later and they say, oh man, these are some beautiful condos and these are so nice and this and that and the other. You understand? And then the children and the grandchildren of the people that built those structures for free say, look, y'all should give us a little something. Y'all should compensate us for working our fathers and our grandfathers and our great grandfathers for nothing. And these people say, well, look, I didn't have nothing to do with that. I'm just here enjoying this beautiful condo and these beautiful streets and these beautiful traffic lights. And look, oh man, there's a nice, beautiful cruise ship in the harbor and all that. But I don't owe you nothing, but you came over here because of all these beautiful things that his great grandfather built for free. And you came here, you got you a job at a nice big office downtown that was built by his great grandfather for free. And the same company that collected all that money from him brought you here, gave you a job and paying you $100, $200, $300,000 a year. You understand? In an office building that was built by his great grandfather, and his great grandfather didn't get a goddamn thing. And then you stand up and say, well, I had nothing to do with that. And you don't feel like you owe him shit. But if that beautiful office building wasn't built, you wouldn't even come here in the first place. You understand? Because the company wouldn't have had it. The company wouldn't own it. The company wouldn't be making no money. And you wouldn't have come here for nothing. You see? So, but because of the work of his great grandfather building that beautiful office building that you work in, for the company that you work for, that you get that big salary for, and his other great grandfather on his mother's side who built that beautiful condo that you got down there on the beach, and he was not compensated for, and you come over here and you stand up in front of all these people and say, hey, you ain't have nothing to do with that. You don't owe them nothing. Think about that shit. There's a lot of immigrants here in Tampa, Florida working. Latins, Haitians, people from all over the Caribbean, Central and South America, a lot of Arabs, a lot of Indians. All these people, they come here and they work for the American dream. Okay, but imagine if they was here, not of their own choice, but by force, and they were working for little or nothing. Not even minimum wage. I'm talking about less than minimum wage. Hmm? How would that go over with their children and their grandchildren and their great grandchildren? And then their great grandchildren stand up and say, look, you owe us, man. And then I saw all the beautiful things they built. I came over here for this opportunity. I got it. And then I say, man, look, I ain't have nothing to do with that. That's on them. That's on somebody else. But you enjoying all the benefits of their blood, their sweat, and their tears, making a good life, getting a good salary, getting a great education, things that were denied to his grandfather and his great-grandfather and his great-great-grandfather. You getting all of those benefits. And then you stand up and say, I didn't have nothing to do with that. Okay. Assalamu alaikum.